You've heard of ChatGPT. You probably even used it, but here's the truth. Most people are doing it wrong. Not because they're not smart, but because they're speaking human, not machine. The difference between a genius response and garbage? One word: prompting. Prompt engineering is more than typing into a box. It's a new literacy, a way to command intelligence itself. And in a world where AI is taking over everything from emails to entire companies, your ability to talk to machines is no longer optional. It's the skill that will decide who thrives and who gets left behind. In this video, we'll break down what prompt engineering actually is, why 99% of people are still doing it wrong, and what it really means for your future. Let's get into it. So what exactly is prompt engineering? It's the practice of designing inputs or prompts to get specific high-quality outputs from an AI. Think of it like programming, but in plain language. When you tell ChatGPT to write a poem about space in the voice of Shakespeare, that's a prompt. But prompt engineering goes further. It's not just asking questions, it's crafting instructions. You're not talking to a person, you're guiding a prediction engine through probabilities. Let's go back for a second. In the early days of computing, everything was controlled by punch cards. Rigid, binary, structured. Now, you type a sentence and get code, business plans, or even working websites. That's all thanks to the rise of large language models, LLMs like GPT. But here's the catch. Just because the input is in English doesn't mean it works like a conversation. ChatGPT doesn't understand you the way a person would. It understands your structure, your intention, your format. That's where prompt engineering comes in. You're not just asking, you're shaping, you're steering, you're engineering the outcome. Here's the problem. Most people treat ChatGPT like Google. They ask vague, casual questions like, write me a business plan, or help me with my resume. And what they get in return? Generic answers, weak results, wasted potential. Why? Because AI doesn't fill in the blanks like a human would. It doesn't guess what you mean. It follows patterns you provide. So when your prompt is vague, the output is just a reflection of that. Let me show you the difference. Prompt A, write me a business plan. That's it. Now prompt B, act as a startup founder. Create a detailed business plan for a subscription-based smart home service targeting millennial homeowners in urban areas. Include 5 revenue streams, 3 competitor references, and a 12-month growth strategy. Same model, 2 radically different results. Prompt A gives you fluff. Prompt B gives you power. This is the core of prompt engineering. It's not just about what you say, it's about the role. Here's the wild part. Prompt engineering isn't just a useful skill. It's becoming a career. In 2023, the job title prompt engineer started popping up everywhere, from OpenAI to Anthropic to startups you've never heard of. Some roles offered salaries over $300,000 with no traditional coding required. So what are these companies really paying for? They want people who understand the language of machines, who can guide AI models like GPT-4 to do exactly what the company needs, whether it's automating customer support, generating legal documents, or designing user experiences. And this has sparked a new economy built entirely around prompts. Websites like PromptBase and FlowGPT let users buy and sell prompts like digital assets. Want a viral YouTube title generator? It's on there. Need a resume builder prompt? It's $5. There are newsletters dedicated just to new prompt drops and entire online courses teaching how to master the skill. The bottom line? You don't have to be a programmer anymore to be valuable in the AI space. You just have to be precise with your words. Prompt engineering isn't replacing coding, but it's becoming the bridge between coders, machines, and everyone else. It's the new middle layer of power. Let's talk results, because this is where prompt engineering really flexes its power. The same AI model, whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, can give you completely different answers based on how you prompt it. And I'm not talking small tweaks. I mean night and day transformations. Let's say you ask, what's the best way to learn coding? You'll get a list, safe, basic. Now, compare it to this engineered prompt. Act as a senior software engineer mentoring a beginner. Create a 30-day roadmap to learn Python using only free resources with weekly milestones and projects that build off each other. See the difference? One gives advice, the other gives a strategy. AI is like a mirror. It reflects your intent, but it can only reflect what you actually say, not what you meant to say. This goes beyond text. Prompt to image models like Midjourney or DALL-E give dramatically different artwork depending on how detailed and structured the input is. Prompt to video tools like Runway and Pika can't just read your mind. They need specifics, camera angles, mood, aspect ratio, motion cues. Even voice AI, like 11 Labs, performs better when you guide the tone, context, and phrasing with intent. The better you get at prompting, the more AI feels like magic, but it's not magic. It's engineering, made of pure language. Now, here's where things get even crazier. What happens when AI starts prompting other AI? This isn't science fiction, it's already happening. Tools like AutoGPT, Baby AGI, and Devin are designed to do exactly that. They break tasks into subtasks, then generate and refine their own prompts to complete them. Let's say you tell AutoGPT, build me a website that sells cat toys. Instead of doing it all at once, it plans. It prompts itself to create the logo, write the copy, generate the product descriptions, even deploy the backend code. Each step becomes its own prompt. Each result becomes context for the next. In this world, prompt engineering becomes meta programming, where the real skill is teaching the AI how to think in steps. And it doesn't stop there. Imagine an AI lawyer prompting an AI researcher to generate legal precedent summaries, then prompting a third AI to rewrite it in plain English for a jury. The entire pipeline? Automated. This is the edge of what we call agentic systems, where AI becomes a team of thinkers all working together through prompts. And as this grows, the role of the human shifts from operator to orchestrator. So why does this all matter? Because this isn't just a tech skill, it's a mental shift. Prompt engineering changes how we ask questions, how we solve problems, how we think. In a world powered by intelligent systems, the ability to communicate with them is the new literacy. It's like learning to read when books were invented, or learning to code when the internet was born. And here's the thing, it's still early. Most people are still typing like it's 2012. But the people who learn to shape these machines with language, they're the ones who will build the next platforms, launch the next startups, write the next wave of history. This isn't about replacing jobs, it's about reprogramming ourselves to ask better, to think clearer, and to build smarter. Because in the end, the real power isn't in the AI, it's in the prompt. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Tech for Your Nest. Here we don't just talk about the future, we explain it. See you in the next one.